Hello, good day, everyone. I want to start by greeting all of us. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I know that our participants are drawn from different parts of the world. As we all know, or let me say, as we have seen in the flyer, that this is one of the second series of academic programs by the African Muslim students at University Putra, Malaysia. And actually, we started last month, and we hope to be having a similar program every month. So, as usual, this month we are going to have a hands-on training on Mendeley. We know that as researchers, we need to write our research findings, and in that process, we must acknowledge the sources where we got our information. And that acknowledgement is going to be in form of references. And it is usually a difficult process trying to manage our references. We know the use of Mendeley as a reference tool. It goes a long way to ease our challenges in terms of managing our references. So on that note, the UPM AFRIM decided to organize a hands-on training on Mendeley, on how to use Mendeley to manage references in academic writings. I want to say that members of the AFRIM generally, especially the members of academic committee, has put in a lot of effort to make sure that this program has become a success. That the Amir of the AFRIM, in person of Malam Abdullahi Adamu Fago, has worked tirelessly to ensure that the program has has been a success, and also the chairman of the academic committee, in person of Suleiman Bashir Adamu, who also is going to be our trainer for today, and coincidentally, he doubles as the chairman of the academic committee. So, without wasting much of our time, I welcome everyone to this program, and I would like to hand over the Amir of AFRIM, who is going to introduce our trainer, as I said, in person of Malam Suleiman Bashir Adamu. So, Malam Abdullahi Adamu, I will hand over to you for the proper proceedings, and also, as usual, at the end of the program, we might have a session for Q&A. So, thank you, everyone. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much, Mr. Secretary, in person of Dr. Saddam. Jazakallah khair. I would like to use this medium to once again welcome all and sundry to our monthly program. As you can remember, this is part of the community service program, which is organized by the Muslim students at UPM, particularly the African students. So we understand that mostly people used to have problems with writing and communicating their findings in most of the reputable journals. So because of this, such seminars were being organized And last month, if you could remember, we had a session on the academic writing. Dr. Marzuk Ngogo has actually tried in giving us the overview on how to go about the academic writing in general, starting with the where to source the information, that is different search engines, how to write the title, even to develop the title, coming with the research problem, and the other section of the paper. So, having said that, it is based on this background that we see it mandatory on us as agents that should actually share knowledge to the public domain, not only the UPM students, but other students in other parts of the world can actually benefit from this our series of programs. So without taking much of our time, I would like to shortly introduce our guest speaker for today, in person of Dr. Suleiman Bashir. He was actually born in Adamawa State, northeastern Nigeria, and has a bachelor's degree in BTech physics from Modibo Adama University, Yola, as well as a master's degree in MSc in physics from Eastern Mediterranean University, EMU, North Cyprus. Then he is currently a PhD research scholar at a university in Putra, Malaysia, even though he had already done his Viva, so we can say he's now a PhD holder. He is certified Mendeley Reference Manager Advisor and has published several journal papers, including Q1 and Q2 journals. So, ladies and gentlemen, this person is a well-experienced researcher that has published a number of articles in various journals, and we can actually benefit from his wealth of experiences while conducting our researches. And as the secretary said, the reference management software, especially Mendeley, is very, very key for local and international researchers. It can help us in easily communicating our findings without any difficulty. So with this, I welcome our guest speaker, as well as the chairman of this occasion and other participants for this program. So Mr. Chairman, you can take over. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Thank you, Mr. Army, for giving me the opportunity, and thank you everyone for joining us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Good evening for those living in Malaysia, and good morning to those in West Africa. Today I will be showing you a bit of my experience in the Mendeley Reference Manager, especially for beginners. How to use the software, how to properly cite your documents, especially when you are undertaking a research. The presentation will be in a segment. I hope you can see my slide, right?
Yes.
All right. The presentation will be in the segment as follows. The first part will be a little presentation on how the software look like and how the interface of the software is all about. And in the second section, then we'll move on to the demonstration section, where I will try to demonstrate how you can cite documents in your research article or in your thesis. Please, I will, for the avoidance of interference, please, those that are not presenting can mute their mic, please, so that to have a clear voice when I'm speaking. Yeah. All right. The content of the presentation today, outline of the presentation is as follows: the Mendeley Reference Manager, a guide, and Reference Manager installation, the organization and managing your your reference library, citation style and formats, and the last session will be the hands-on demonstration. In the presentation, as you all know, a citation or a reference is one of the most important tools in validating a research. However, Mendeley is one of the open free sources that can be used as a reference manager designed to assist a researcher. There are numerous reference manager out there, but Mendeley is what make it unique is that it is free and everyone can download it and use it. Other reference manager are subscription based reference manager. So if we go to the reference manager Mendeley, first of all, there are three components of the Mendeley. We have the Mendeley Reference Manager, which is the main application. In the second part, we have the Mendeley site. The Mendeley site is usually the site that will be on your Microsoft Word if you are using Microsoft Word. And then the third site is the Mendeley Web Importer. All these packages are included in the Mendeley Manager if you are going to install the Mendeley reference software. However, in order to install the reference manager, there are certain procedures that need to be done, and in that case you need to go to the mendeley.com and create an account. If you are a new user, you need to create an account. This is the sample of the web browser. You will have this. There is sign in and there is create an account. And if you have an account previously, you can just sign in. If you don't have an account as a new user, you just create an account. Next is is for you to download the reference manager. The second part of this component will be on the after you have logged in. There will be a sign in that requires you to download for your desktop. So if you will see a download here, you click on the download, it will download the reference manager. I will show you all these in details later in the day. Next, if we download the reference manager to your desktop, now you will move to installation of the reference manager by opening it and logging in. If you log into the reference manager, previously there is a Mendeley desktop manager app, which is this, and then the second one, which is the latest one now, is the Mendeley Reference Manager, which has an interface as this. Everything is the same thing. The interface is the same. The document citation, everything are well equipped, as long as you arrange your documents or the library the way you want it to be. And next is the installation. If you install, this is the installation of the Mendeley site. Mendeley site is used if you install the manager. For the case of in the case that maybe your Microsoft Word is off, it will show you that the Mendeley manager is not appearing on the Microsoft Word. However, if you have the app, you can click on the tools and there is install reference manager to your Microsoft Word. Then you click on it, it will automatically install to your Microsoft Word. Next, how can we organize our Mendeley manager? We have the Mendeley manager. We will first of all look at the basic interface layout of the manager. The next is how to add a file or a folder, and then there is a metadata, which consists of the author's information, author's title, volume, and the page, as well as the DOI of the paper that you are going to cite at the end of the day. There is also this watch folder. Watch folder is necessary, but is essentially a good folder that can be created. It's automatically save your file whenever there is a file in the folder. I will show you how it works actually. The next one is that you can use on the reference manager, you can read and annotate text for further references if you wish to. And then, however, if we install the desktop manager or the reference manager, these are the basic interface of the reference manager. First of all, you will see the user account here. If you log in, you will see your user over here. And then next, this is the library consisting of all the documents that I have in my reference manager. So on this my library here, there are sections where you see there is all documents, recent documents, recently read, and then favorite. These are documents that you can easily switch in according to your needs while carrying out the research. These are the documents that you can either import from your desktop, from your download folder to the reference manager. Next, if you are going to add any documents, this part will demonstrate to you how you can add your documents. Adding documents to the reference manager can be in two types. You can either add by clicking this side. If you click this, there is add file. It will show you this. It will prompt all these command tabs where you can either select your download folder where the documents are, or you can go to the second part by clicking the add button. On the add button, these add files will pop up. After popping up, then you can select the desired documents or journal that you want to add to the reference manager. And however, if you add, if you can also do at the third stage, which is the drag and drop in the download folder. You can drag your documents from the download folder and then paste it into the reference manager, and it will automatically save your documents with the necessary detail in it. Next is the metadata. On the desktop metadata, the metadata is nothing but the necessary information that describes the article, the author's name, the journal, the year of the author, where you can also include tags and citations, and then the DOI of the paper. However, in the metadata, the title of the paper can also be seen written there, and if there is any adjustment, you can adjust the data, the title of the paper. And this description that you can see here for the subscript, for the superscript, and for the subscripts are given in this command. These are the two commands that you can use where a paper has a subscript and upper superscript in it. I will show you later in the day. And the watch folder is as you hear by the name watch folder. Watch folder is a folder that automatically updates the reference manager whenever there is a new documents in the folder. It's automatically add to the reference manager without you either copying or dragging any documents to the reference manager. No, it will just automatically update to the reference manager. And these are the process that you can use in order to add folder, Word folder, and as well add documents to the Word folder. The next is the reading documents. If you open the Mendeley software like this, you can see these are the interface of the documents. You can use this palm, or you can use the select tools. In the select tools, you can be able to highlight or drag documents, the text in the documents, and then copy them to any of the text that you wish to cite. Next, and also you can also make notes, create notes on the documents in order to have for reference purpose as well when you are doing your work. Next is the highlighting and then annotating documents. As the name implies, you can highlight documents based on the word and make notes on it. These are the necessary process that you need to do in the highlighting or annotating a document for further reading or something like this. Next is the citation style and format. You all know that we have different citation style. Citation style can be in parentheses or can be in the narrative. In the parenthetical citation style, these are the parenthetical citation style, which are the authors and the year of the paper or the year of the documents are usually written in a bracket in the parenthesis, and it for more than 3 authors you see a toll in the paper, and then if you wish, if it is a book, you will see the page number attached to it. If it is 2 authors, you will see the first author surname and the other author surname, and then the year of the publication. For multiple authors, more than 3, and you can see this James, like this James et al. 2017. These are the format of the parenthetical citation. On the other hand, the narrative citation is the citation that you see that the author will be like Adamu 2019 suggested that according to Adamu et al. 2020. These are the example of the narrative citation, and it can be at the end of the day this research have been cited or have been reported by Adamu et al. These are part of the narrative. There are reference styles. In the reference style that you all know, every university or every institution of learning has their different style that they adapt. Or if you are a researcher writing an article, you requires to follow certain style based on the journal that you may send your research article at the end of the day. What are the common types of the style, and how do they differ? We have the APA style, which is the American Psychological Association. These are usually used by educationists, psychology, and business and economics. We have the Modern Language Association, which is also used by the English, Literature, Communication, and Religion Studies, the Chicago, the IEE, and then the CSE style, which is usually used by the biologists, physicists, chemists, and then the geologists. These are citation style. In the reference manager, you can be able to switch between these different styles that you see, and I will show you at the end of the day how we can be able to download this style. Some of them are already embedded in the reference system, while some will have to download the style. I will show you how to download the style at the end of the day. Next is the inserting of the reference system. In the insert of the reference system, if you open your Microsoft Word and if you are typing, you will be able to see on top of your Microsoft Word there is the part with the reference on the menu. If you see menu on the Microsoft Word, you will see reference. If you click reference, it will pop up this interface. The interface will be like this. This is for the ones that are using, especially if you are using the desktop type, you will find out this. But if you are using the reference manager, I will show you on the Microsoft Word the place that it will be. It's usually around this area. So if you click the citation, this interface will pop up, and then you either search the name of the author and then you click OK. If you see the name of the author and is the author that you need, you click OK. The citation will be added to your Reference Manager. And the second part of the citation style is if you are on the Mendeley, especially those that are using the desktop, if you click if you have read part of the journals, and if you select any of the journal, you leave it, you go to your work, and then you click this. When this pop-ups, you click on the go to Mendeley, and then you click this Cite. This Cite will automatically add all the references that you have selected in this part to your document. Next is the finding a citation style. Finding a citation style is usually done on either on the Microsoft Word or on the Mendeley application. First of all, if you go to the reference, there is a section where you see style. The style, if you click this drop down, it's going to show you all the styles that are being installed on the system. Then you can click any of the style that you wish to use, and it will automatically change the citation that you have in all the documents. On the second part here, if you go to the app, if you click on the view, the view will show you this format. You go to the view, you go to citation style, then this will pop up. After popping up, you click on the more styles. If the style that you required is not here, then you click on more style. It will be able to search for the style, and then you add the style. So this, in essence, this is how you find a citation style in short. Next is downloading the citation style. If you want to download a new style, you go to the app, you still click on the view. There is a citation style. After the citation style, you move on to more styles. In the more style, if you click this, it will pop up this window. Once this window is pop up, if you have a domain or any customized citation style, you can put the URL here and then click download. It will download the citation style for you. And if you want to search, you can search the citation style here by typing it directly, the name of the article, the journal title, or let's say, for instance, Journal of Physics or Journal of Luminescent. You click directly, it's going to show you the list of the journals. Then you select the journal and you add it. At the end of this talk, actually, this is a URL that I created that everyone can download at the end of the session and use it in his citation style. I will show you later in the day how this citation style will look like, if apart from the original style that was already written by the Mendeley company. Next is the inserting of your bibliography or references. You may be typing. You can type all your documents without inserting any of the references at the end of the day. Then if you click this at once, it's going to insert all the references that you have been citing in your research article or research documents. Next is I think with this we'll move on to the demonstration on the computer to have a good idea of it. As one of the authors said, the way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Let's go by doing this. These are some of the references that I use in writing this citation, and you can get in touch with me on any of these contacts as well. Thank you. However, now let's look at now if we look at let me open a Word document, or let me open my browser first. The first thing, if we go to Mendeley, if I type Mendeley, this is where I will be, the first part will take me. If it takes me here, you can see there is download here. If I click down, there is sign in, there is create account, there is download. You can either create an account and then move on by downloading it, or you can just click download and then you'll be referred to a site, to this site where you can select the type of download that you want. This is for the desktop. If you are using Windows 7, you can select this to see the either release note or something. If you are using an operating system like Mac, you can use this to download for Mac. If you are using Linux, you can use this to download the app. So after downloading the app, for instance, you have this is the app here. If I download the app, I have the app here. I will first of all make sure my Word document is off. I close down my work document. If I close my work document, I will be able to install this. If I install this, this will show me the first installation. So either anyone using the system, you can use yes, and then you click yes, and then it's yes. So after installation, it will show you that run reference manager. Then I click finish and then run reference manager. So this is how it will look like. This will be your reference manager. As you can see, I have no any other documents here, but that is how it will look like in the beginning. But after launching, if you have documents, it will show you this. Everything will be highlighted in this way, and then this is your these are the interface whereby if you have recently added document, it will be here. Recently read, favorite, and other documents can be highlighted here. And these are all of your citation, the documents that you have on your system. If the documents are already on your system, now these are, let's say for instance, I click on this auto. If I click on this auto, you can see these are the metadata session, whereby the title of the paper is here, the journal is here, and then the abstract and other things are here as well, up to the end. This is the file. If the file is on the system, it will to show here. If you don't have documents, let's say you need to add new documents, you click on this add, and then it will show you add from where. Then you click on the add from computer. If you have the documents saved in your download manager, you look at it and then find the documents that you want to add. And let's say for instance, if I click on this, it will automatically, let me go and find a journal. If for instance I have a journal like this, if I click on this and then say opened, so the documents will be added to my system, and it will synchronize as well. You have two parts of the documents. One will be on your system, and then the other will be on the cloud system, whereby even without your computer, even without your computer, which has the hard copy of the documents in it, you can access your library manager at anywhere in the world, not necessarily with your computer. So if you can see, the documents that I have added is the first on the list here, and this is the first document here. If I click on the document, it's going to show me this is a document here with a journal title. If it is not journal, it will change here to be in a book. This column, I click here, It's going to show me if it is a book, session, and this. These are places whereby you can change the format. If it is not an article, you can change it to desired document format that it is. If it is magazine, report, and others like thesis, you can click thesis and then you can add your thesis. If it is a short note report, you can add your short note report using this session. The authors are here, and then let me click on it and let me open the document. If I open the document like this, you can see this is a paper that was accepted by a journal, but the paper have not been officially given the serial number and other citation necessary. So at the end of the day, I need to search for the paper and add the volume number and then the paper number as well. So let's get back to how you can if for instance I want to install this reference manager to my Microsoft Word. If I click this tool, this is the tool. This is install web importer. This is the first part. You need to install this. If you install this, it can be able to this the first web importer is usually used when you want to, if you are reading a paper online and you want to add it to your library, you just click on it. It will automatically send it to your reference manager, Mendeley Reference Manager. The second part here, if you click on this, it will install this on your system. Hello? 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 Kai.
Even the sound is not perfect.
The sound is not perfect now?
Okay. You can go ahead.
All right. So this is, can you see the reference manager? Let me just minimize it a little bit. Is it okay? Can you see it?
Yes.
All right. So now if we go to the, let's for instance open let's open a new document and try to type our documents. Now how can we
rectify the sound problem?
Is it not clear? My the sound, is it not okay up to now?
Yeah,
It's okay.
All right. So let's say for instance we are on the on our Word document. How can we make the citation? I have two sessions here. The first session is how do we insert our documents to the reference manager. On the inserting a citation, you can see this is the place that I said the earlier reference. If you click on reference, it's going to show you this. If you are having the old desktop manager, you find this session useful for you. This is the old desktop manager. This is the old one here. If you are having the new desktop manager, which is this session goes with this. This is the Mendeley Cite, which is for the new reference manager. Actually, I love typing with the old desktop manager because it allows me to synchronize easily by looking at my at the content here. So these are the two sessions, and sometimes it may require you to log in. If you are using the reference manager, it will require you to log in, but if you are using the old one, doesn't shows you this. It will automatically sign you in without necessarily taking you to this site without necessarily requiring this. So let me just get this. So this is what it will look at. This is what it will look like. So if we are going to use this, for instance, and we have a written work, let's say I have typed this completely, blah 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 blah, then I will need to cite this. I will need to cite a paper here. Then I will easily click on this. A minute please, let me just reconnect to my library, and then we continue. So this is how it will look like if you are using the reference manager. So this will be the references that you need, and you can easily, if I have already typed this, for instance, or if I go to the reference manager, and this is the first paper here that I have read. If I'm reading from this paper, probably if I see some area that I need and I copy this part, I already know that this paper was written by this Akwash. Then I should be able to come here and then type the author, which is the first on the list here. Either I search or I click on, either I search the author's name, or since this is the first author which is on the first list, there I can be able to click on this. If I click on this, and this is where I want to put the citation of this content from the author, so I will click insert citation. You can see this is my insert citation. It has automatically insert the citation of the author. After you have paraphrased this written word, if you are copying directly, if this is your work or this is your written statement and you need to back it up with a statement, then you just cite it directly. And if I go to the next, if I click on if I said according to the author, then let me just cite another author. This is another author. If I put insert citation, I've inserted the citation. Let me clean this, and you can see this is the name of the author is written as this. I can be able to write the name of the author by changing it, since it is already written at all this 2023. And then there is one, this is how you insert a document in a citation. Next, if you are using the older version, let me show you in the older version. This is the older version here. On the older version, if you click on the insert citation, this will pop up. This is the one that is written on the slide that I've written before. So you can be able to search by the author's name as well. You can be able to search by the author's name and click this to insert citation. So this is the insert citation. It have inserted the citation that I want to use and say it as well. And the next part is to how do you match citation. You can match citation by, let's say, if you have an author's name like this, the first one, let me just copy this two authors' name, the first two that I have already cited there, and paste them here. So if I paste the two authors, these are the two authors, and if I highlight the two like this, I can be able to come here and sorry, not this. I can be able to go here and either edit or mass citation, but let me see. The function is if I have them like this, let me use this. I don't know why it's not showing me that, because of my internet. It's supposed to show me match citation. If I have an auto, let's say I included an auto, like this, and I included another auto, and press OK. These are two autos. Not necessarily only two autos. You can cite as many autos. If you click insert, you can cite as many autos as you can. If I click this, it still show me search. Then I can be able to search another auto, and it still show me this. I can be able to paste the autos that I have written. So it was going to show me this. So I can be able to highlight these two, and then this format will show me match citation. Then I will click the match citation. So it will match the citation according to the authors that I have. On the next session is that there are some common errors that you will find while you are typing. For instance, if you look at this, let me hide this. If you look at this, there is a comma in between this auto. The year of the auto is comma, and then this auto with a comma here, and there is no spacing. This is usually one of the issues that you may encounter in the latest version, but this can be corrected by customizing some of the versions. Let's say, for instance, I have an auto. This is an auto that I have already cited. Let me go up and copy part of the auto that I have cited. If I cite an auto, if I put this auto and then also insert more autos, let's insert more autos. These are more autos, but the problem is now you have an auto. You can see under this style, we have a style here. Under this style, let me change it to the American upper style version 7 edition. Under the version 7th edition, you will see what will happen at the following citation that I have here. The citation usually it will comes up, but the year of the auto and this will varies. it's not going to be, let me see, insert. I want to use that paper that has same year in order to see. You can see these are authors with same year, the same author, but different same year journal that she has. So in this site, this is what usually comes with the American, the upper style version 7, but this can be corrected by changing the citation style in the reference manager. That is why I said the URL that I have written in the slide presentation that I just presented earlier, if you use the one that I formatted, you'll be able to see that the same year it will show you that the author with the year A and then the year B, it will change it to A and B in that form. But initially, if you are using the upper form style, you find out that the author will come in this way with two authors' name. However, this usually change on the reference manager site. After you have written all the document, this citation here, after you have written all the document, this is another example. It can give you in the year in bracket with 2020 this and this, and if you use the one that I have edited, you'll be able to see A and B in it. And then after you have written everything, then you go to the citation. This is the insert citation that is at the end of your document. At the end of the document, you just go there and then you click insert citation. This insert citation is going to insert all the citation that you have been quoting from the initial stage of your paper up to the end, and the citation will be arranged in this format. This is the arrangement of the citation in this format, so it will be in this format. Secondly, there is another issue whereby you will find out that the author will come with some initial. The initial will see like maybe Medley, maybe you have Thomas and Juma, Thomas D, and Thomas D with small letter. This Thomas D is the same author, but the problem is Medley usually do not recognize names. If you have Thomas D, Thomas this, and Thomas this, you will find out that Medley will cite it, but with some initial in the citation. So this will be corrected only if you have. Let me change this to the American version 2017 to see. It's going to show you something with decay and the rest of them. But however, if you use the one that I have changed to 7 edition edited, you will be able to see that all the citation with initials will be hidden. So it will only show you either the authors at all with the year in brackets, and all initials will be hidden, irrespective of the authors, different authors that written the paper. These two authors here, Zen et al. 2019 and Zen et al. 2011 is a different author, and usually because Medley cannot recognize the author, so you need to a little bit adjust it. These are the two authors that I'm saying. These are the surname of the authors here. So you can see there are two different authors but same name. So Medley usually do not have this correction, but you are the one that will modify this. So I have modified the version of the style to suit the necessary component that I need. And then this is all I can say on the Mendeley. So the next thing, maybe if you are having the Mendeley here, let me go to the Mendeley. If you have this Mendeley, having this Mendeley, if for instance I opened a document here, if I open a document, you can see this is the title of the document, and this is where the title is. And then this is a journal article. If it is a book, you can change this to book, and then you can change, this is the journal type. You look at the journal type, this is the journal type here. The first unit numbers here are the volume, this is the year, and this is the paper page. So these are all the documents. These are usually inserted automatically to the reference manager, irrespective of the documents, as long as you input the documents or you add the document. The reference manager will add all these documents. But in some cases, if you have multiple documents and you drag and drop into the reference manager, Mendeley will not recognize some of them. Some of them you need to check and verify the names if they are correct or not, and be consistent with the paper title, the year, and other things. You can also arrange your library to the base to according to your desire. These are the library that if I click all documents, these are all documents, and if I have a specific documents that I want, this is my library based on the ebooks, and these are all ebooks here. What you see here are all ebooks, and you can see this is it is no longer the article here that you usually see. This is rather a book session, and this is for a book. This is a book. This is the title of the book, author, and the year, and I can have a citation key. Citation key is easily used to identify authors. If I copy this citation key that I have placed here, I can go to my Word document, since I've already gotten what I want. Let's say if I go to my Word document, I want to cite a new document after writing according to I want to cite an author. If I click cite and then place this, it's going to, with the citation key that I've already put, it will directly go to the title of the documents and then search for the documents. You click on it and then you click insert. So it will going to be insert in this way. One thing is that in next session, if you may be writing and you want to also you will see that in some write-ups there are some part of the documents for the narrative, whereby you can write the authors here, Dell, like this. If I write the author and I want to do this, do not I advise you not to use manual delete like this, whereby it will show you this, and then keep the manual edit or undo. If you do this, sometimes you may wish to change the document or have some issue. This is not going to correct, but the best thing is that you can click on this. If you click on the author, you click on edit the author, you click on the author's name, there is suppress author. If you click on the suppress author, it's going to suppress the author and then leave only there. Already I've written the author's name outside, so you can continue and say it pointed out blah 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 as you wish. That is how you can do using this. This is similar way if you also use this. If you click on this and then say insert. On this you can click this, and it shows you select the manual this, and then edit or overwrite the auto if you wish to. So that is how you usually use the reference manager. And then if we go to the best thing is that if I copy this, let me show you one thing. If I copy all this, if I copy everything here, if I open a new document, now I have copied a new document and I have pasted what I have already cited in the old document. Without much wasting of my time, if I say this is my reference and then enter, let me just highlight this and make this bold. So now I am trying to type in a new document, but I still need those authors because I love their papers. Their work is very good as such. So if I click here, if I go to my reference and then insert bibliography, it's going to insert the authors in the paper. From the paper, it copies the paper, it still recall all the information where the paper have been cited, as long as the document is in your library. That is how it's you can insert the document. And one more thing, if you want to, like if you are having a citation style that you required to download, you can go here. Either this is where you go to view, and this is citation style. These are all the citation style in part of the library. You can click on this, and then you can search for the citation style that you install on your system. These are the citation style installed on the system. This is where you can put the URL, and then you can click the download that you want to. And if you wish to download this citation, you can search by the name of the journal of so you can see once I'm typing, it's going to automatically prompt up all the necessary journals that are in the database. So you can click on this and then install. It will install to your system, and then you click done. Once you click done, it will automatically refresh and store in your reference manager, and it will be in your web browser. It will automatically be in this domain where you can change the citation style. And if you are using this part, it will be somewhere here. It will be okay. Let me go. It was on the first document. It will be some here. If you click on this is the citation style. You can click on this citation style and then select the style that you wish to use. This is where you change the style. If I change the style to this style and then say update style, so this is what you will see. In the updated style, you can see the reference have changed to 1, 2, 3, 4. If I don't want this style, if I click on this, and then if for instance I'm working in the IEE, if I click on this and then say update style, and you can see the format of the style will be in the parentheses with this. And if you are using the older version, you can click on this part and then you can change the citation style using this part. All is the same thing, it will work together. And you can see that the both interface are correlating with each other. I can still work on the new reference manager, and I can still work on the old reference manager, both hand in hand. You can be able to work with that. I believe I've come to the end of the session, I think. unless you have any issue. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity and listen here.
Thank you, Dr. Bashir, Dr. Suleiman. I think Dr. Saddam, you can take over.
Thank you so much, Dr. Suleiman, for that wonderful presentation. I'm sure the participants barely witnessed that it was an insightful session. For those who are beginners, mainly beginners, I think from now they'll begin to appreciate how to manage references using Mendeley. And for the professionals also, I'm sure it is one of the session for sharing knowledge, for us fertilizing ideas. So we thank everyone for joining us today, and we hope also you join us in our subsequent programs. Inshallah, we are going to keep you posted whenever we are going to host another program. Now, looking at our timing, we just want to limit, we can take at least 3 contributions in form of either questions, suggestions, or comments, so that the session will not be unnecessarily longer than expected. So the floor is open. If you have any question or you need clarification, well, okay, I think I saw already. Let me see the queue. Some have already raised their hands. Okay, from the queue, let me take, there is Samin Sabo. Can you unmute yourself, Samin Sabo? Okay, next one, Sani Abubakar. Maybe he's not around. Sani Abubakar. Okay, Shafiu Kamilu. Well, I think.
Hello.
Okay, please. Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
This is Yusuf.
Ahead, yeah. Okay, Yusuf, go ahead.
First of all, I want to use this medium to thank the presenter for taking his time to explain all these things in details. And my question here is there any forum or like a WhatsApp group that you can get other materials and also link to your previous videos, and also maybe where we can get information about upcoming lectures?
Okay, maybe this question is directed to me, right?
Yes,
for
sir.
our subsequent programs, we used to circulate in various platforms, but again, you can, for correspondence, you can communicate with us through by email or phone numbers. I'm going to type in the chat box so that for everyone to see, in the case if you want to communicate with UPM. I think for Dr. Suleiman, if I can remember very well, he already presented one during his presentation. He gave us some contact. I think, if I am not mistaken, so you can communicate with in person. You can communicate with him through that contact. But for the UPM Afrim, okay, the email is already in the chat box, so you can communicate with us. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome. So the next, you can unmute yourself. I think those in the queue, as if they are not responding. Just if you have any comment, unmute yourself.
Yeah, I have a question. Can I proceed?
Yes, you can proceed, Abdul Hamid.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. I really appreciate it. My question on that Mendeley.
Uh, your voice is breaking. We cannot hear you clearly.
I said I've used Mendeley.
Yes, go ahead.
So, but the problem I'm having with Mendeley, when you downloaded any article or application, at times you will find some important, in that PDF they will also do inter-citation. Now, if those, when I use Mendeley, then I discovered that the Mendeley normally reference the first author of that publication. But in the case whereby maybe the content of their PDF is what I'm interested, those people that they cite, is those people that I want to refer, how will I solve that issue?
Look at this. If you have,
Please, Dr. Suleiman, did you get his
yes,
question?
yes, I got his question. Thank you very much for the opportunity once again. Actually, if you have a citation, let's say for instance, I have an article. I hope you can see this article here.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so if you are reading an article, let's say for instance, they said this article, this study have been conducted through this, and for further references can be done on this. So all you need to do, you are no longer citing that article, but the first article that you open, that you have read, is the article that you are going to use as that source of that information, not the second paper that they have referred you to. I believe you have gotten this. So if I read like this and said, let's say for instance, in this study they said SPS spectral data was utilized to examine the oxidation stage and this, and then at the end of this, let me just see the one that they were cite. At the end of this, they said the high resolution of figure 3 has a prominent peak centered at this dash up to this with the citation state, and you can see this is the reference that they put here, 14, right?
Yes.
If you want to refer to an information that maybe you want to see what those guys have done in that paper, you can click on the journal and go to the paper. But the most important thing now, this is the present. This is the paper that you are reading, and this is where the results have been discussed. So you copy this paper. This paper was written by Adamu. Look at the authors' names are here. The first author is the first author of the corresponding author. So you copy the first authors, you cite this by citing this first author in the paper, not necessarily that paper. You only cite the first, this current paper. That is how you do.
But in that case,
yeah,
somehow we now, for example, if you take that publication and I cite a lot, that means I'm repeating the name of that first author in that publication.
As long as the research contents are consistent with the same author that you have read from their publication, you cite based on that paper only. You don't need to cite another paper. But if you want to add some justification, let's say for instance, if you look at this first statement here that I have written, and I said over the decade of year, the scientific and technological application, I have cited this as my first reference, right? And the first reference, they cited an a work done by other people. I can say this is in good agreement. This is in good agreement with research done by this person. Then I can cite the next paper that they have referred to. Hope you got this style. All right, that's how you do.
My second question. What if I have the references, I arrange references, I just copy all the references by myself, I have my source. Is there anyhow I can make use of Mendeley to arrange it in different style?
This is what I said at the beginning. Look at this. Look at this reference style here. I have a references that I have already designed here. I have references. You can see these references, they are already written in 2, 3, 4, 5 to 6, right? If I go to this style here, under this style, I click on the style and said I want a journal of non-crystalline. If I click on journal of non-crystalline, then I can say update style. You can see it have automatically updated this style to be in this parenthesis, but look at the reference style that comes at the end of the day, which is the name of the author. The author, there is no numbers attached to it. If I'm going to send it to another journal, if I wish to, then I will click on this style again. I can be able to look at what style. Let's say the nature style, nature journal. If I click on the journal of nature and click on it, you can see journal of nature. It usually have a upper script citation style. So this is it will be as in this form. Let's say for instance, usually goes with the author's name first. The citation are usually written in this form. These are upper scripts with the author's name, and then this is the citation style of nature. So the style can be changed irrespective of the citation or the type of document that you use. The style can be changed.
What I'm trying to say is that all these references, they are assuming I just do it manually by myself.
Actually, if you do it manually,
Yes.
it can never be changed. The only way you can change the citation style, or if you want to, if you the authors or the documents need to be on your reference manager library. You can see these are all documents that I have here. If I wish to add the documents manually, if I click on this add, then it will either show me this. Let me just on this I can add entry manually. Clicking on this, it will show me how to add them. So I can be able to add them manually. You know, I can be able to add them manually. If I add them manually, you will see that the names will appear here, and it can as well show you many things.
I will just, because
I hope it have answered your question.
The extraction today,
Yes.
but I couldn't. Yes, I think I will. Yes, I will try the sample today. Okay. Everybody do it on Monday. It's easiest. You see it? Okay. I wanted to do it. If I'm okay, I will do it.
Well, I'm lying. So I'm keeping you.
Question.
Dr. Suleiman?
Yes, I'm listening. Yes, I'm listening. Yes, go ahead with your question.
Okay, so when we go to the next, maybe one more.
Yeah, go ahead with your question, please.
Okay, I have a question.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Yeah. Yes. Can you go ahead?
Are you talking to me?
Yes. And who is on the floor, please?
Abdulaziz, that is on the floor.
Okay, Abdulaziz. Okay, go ahead.
Right. Thank you very much for the nice presentation. My question is, sometimes when you download Mendeley for the first time and you open Microsoft Word for the first time, you start inserting some references, you will find it very difficult to link the Mendeley with the new document that you open. So in a situation like that, how can you resolve that issue? Thank you. That's my question. Linking new document, new Word document with the newly downloaded Mendeley.
All right. Let's say, for instance, if you have new documents, this is your new document, and if you go to the first page, let's say if I click this is my new document, right? And I was not able to, if I click here, I was not able to see Mendeley
Mendeley
icon here, right? So you can go to this insert over here. Under the insert, there is get add-ins. So you click on the get add-ins, right? If you click on the get add-ins, it's going to show you this. These are add-ins that can be downloaded. So you can be able to say, you search the Mendeley, and you type the Mendeley and click on it. So you can see that it shows you the Mendeley by searching. If you click on this, right?
Yeah.
It's if you click this, it will automatically add to your Mendeley Reference Manager. And if you check here, this is the Cite that was already installed on my system. If I click on it, so this is how you install the version of the add-in for the Microsoft Word. Another way is if you go to the internet. If you go to the internet and easily type add-ins for Microsoft for the Mendeley, it will also be downloaded through their website. So that is the another option. So you have two options. Either you go through the Microsoft Word one, and second part you go through the Mendeley site, or the third part is for you to go through the Mendeley itself. If I click the Mendeley, this is the Mendeley itself. So I can be able to go under this tool. Under this tool, there is insert Microsoft Mendeley. So if I click on this, it will automatically insert to my Microsoft Word. But I advise you to make sure that your Microsoft Word is switched off, is turned off, in order to have a good synchronization.
Okay. The issue I used to have, I used to follow this third step.
Yeah.
That is to go to the tool and insert Mendeley for Microsoft Word. So even if I click on that second option, still it will not show off when I open a new.
All right. So now the issue is now you go to the insert. If you go to the insert, you check on this get add-in. Either get add-in, or you go to this my add-in. My add-in will show you the add-ins that are already installed on your system. Once it shows you here, you click on the add-in and then set add. So it's going to show you on this. So you can see I have already added this if it is not showing. So you add it through this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for your answer.
You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Dr. Suleiman. I think we have already exhausted our time.
No, it's like Dr. Saddam also has a network issue.
All right.
So Alhamdulillah, we thank everyone for joining this session, and we look forward to your further participation in our subsequent programs. Inshallah,
Can you hear me?
And a
Yes,
kind
we
of
can hear you.
a reminder, sorry, Amir. Please, they should kindly fill the attendance list according to their
Okay.
full name in order to obtain the certificate. The certificate will be issued to them in 1 or 2 days. Yeah.
Noted, inshallah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Salam, are you back?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So we have already come to the end of the Q&A session. So now I would like to hand over to the Amir for final address. Thank you.
So, Jazakallahu khair, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ba'd. Once again, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Indeed, we thank everyone for attending our monthly seminar, particularly our respected elders. I can see there are those that just came for blessing. They have already published in many high impact journals, but they participate in order to bless our program. Thank you, Jazakumullahu khair. And in addition, in our subsequent program, we'll be having a webinar on paraphrasing. As you can see, last month we had on academic writing, and today on Mendeley. It is linked. The Mendeley is to enable you how to cite both the in-text and the bibliographical citation. And the next thing is the paraphrasing, the act of paraphrasing. How will you interpret what you have sourced in the literature in order to avoid plagiarism? So this is the process of act of paraphrasing, and inshallah next month is our next topic, and the next subsequent month we will look into literature review and what have you, inshallah. So keep in touch with us. Jazakumullahu khair. Dr. Suleiman, we appreciate your dedication and the presentation. May Allah reward you abundantly. You have been serving the Afrin very effectively. You are the chairman of this academic committee as well as facilitator for this program. So we have nothing to say but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you with Jannatul Firdaus. Wa jazakumullahu khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. So we have come to the end of our program. See you next time, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. So thank you all, and see you next.